while we're enjoying ourselves with the division that is the Republican Party right now, can we can we go to can we go to this special moment? I don't know if this is fucking thing. Hold on.
Today.
Hold on. Yeah, here it is. This is a combo. This is you guys know this guy. Now, come on. This is well, I'll go do a lot check. I'm checking the darn car. Hold on. We've had some problems. Yeah. Sabotage! Mike Lindell's election fraud lawyers quit in the 11th. In the 11th? I guess it's in the 11th hour? The ninth inning? Something like that? It doesn't matter because it's his ass.
Today, this morning at 10:30.
That's no mistake. So QAnon, somebody do the math on that. 10:30 in the 11th, on the 23rd, carry the 2. Obviously, it's a 17 in there somewhere.
All the lawyers for My Pillow and Mike Lindell dropped us on our cases with Dominion and Smartmatic. And
you know what? I don't even know why you're worrying. I would just go in there. You don't need a lawyer. You have so much evidence. Right? You got so much evidence. It's right there. It would be convincing. If the judge just gets a look at this, the whole bench will go 9-0 your way.
Harry Coomer. And I want to say something, though. These lawyers, this is all part of lawfare. These lawyers were brave lawyers. They came on with me. They've been with me 2 years. They have sat there and fought and fought. They have children. They have grandchildren.
Right, but do they have slippers? Because I don't know why you have a table full of slippers on the... I don't quite know what... Also, is that a him behind you or a her? There's also, have you replaced the Jesus humping a lion picture with yeah.
These lawyers were brave enough. They knew they were going to get attacked.
Well, they had to be brave to take a job they were never going to get paid for.
By the media, which they did every day. They knew that they were going to get, maybe we're going to try and disbar you. Who knows,
No, they didn't have any of those problems. They literally didn't. The only problem they had was they were doing it for free.
Well, what happened was, Alex,
rub a check.
With all the media that's been on me since the $5 million corrupt challenge, which doesn't get done till next year. Mike Lindell lost $5 million. Rubbish.
Right.
That doesn't happen till next year.
What do you mean it doesn't happen till next year? Motherfucker, it was year before last. What are you talking about?
And a month later, they go, Mike Lindell has an auction. He's selling out. He's going under. My Pillow's going under.
Yeah, but you are having an auction. You are auctioning off machinery from your factory. You are renting out space in the factory to other manufacturers.
Then American
Stop. You cannot blame the media for just saying what happened. It's how we get annoyed with Dinesh.
Express. D Bank says takes us from $1 million, takes our line of credit away.
American Express, he had $1 million line of credit. They dropped it to 100,000. Yeah, I know. You're like, oh man, if that happened to me, what would I possibly do? No, I only have $100,000 line of credit from American Express now, whereas I used to have $1 million.
I could not even borrow any money. Again, all my credit lines are shut down. They go, we're not going to borrow you anything. We're not going to touch you. So we
loan you anything? I mean, borrow is from. Never mind.
Ran out of money. We can't pay the attorneys. They have families. I said,
right. Isn't that your fucking fault?
I can't blame them for doing this.
Well, I mean, dude, I gotta say, is there a chance, and I'm going out on a limb here, that these lawyers just saw you fucking emptying your goddamn pockets at any dipshit who smiled your direction, like Brannon House, the dude who's like bleeding you dry to put Lindell TV on the fucking internet and all this shit. And maybe those lawyers just went, Jesus Christ, if we sign up to him, I don't know how long this lasts, but we can fucking drag this shit out forever. Until he runs out of money, I guess. I don't know. All right. Hey, Mike, we'll take it. Maybe if you run out of money, you get your buddy Trump to foot the bill.
My employees here, I just
Well,
got off
Mike,
the
I mean,
phone
I'll
with-
tell you, I do. They took a ton of money from you, and I know I've heard about how much they got paid, and they're supposed to stay in a case once that's going. So you're being a nice guy. No, they're cutting and running.
Right, because it's a losing case, and they have an idiot for a client, and they have run out of options, and you keep wanting to double down. You are effectively turning them into like the line of credit you would get at a fucking casino.
And I think it's disgraceful.
I think that's terrible. Okay, that's his whole blah blah blah. This is a face that I like seeing Alex Jones make. But also, for the record, notice how this is called banned video, and it's literally like banned.video is the site where the video is readily available at all times, 24 hours a day on the internet. And is banned nowhere. Any of it. Even the stuff where he was like claiming the Sandy Hook kids were never alive and that their parents were crisis actors, that shit's still up on the internet. Not banned by any government. I mean, maybe Amazon refuses to let him use the cloud service to store that shit, but that's hardly a denial of rights.
We got debanked when Mike was on a week ago with us, 2 weeks ago.
You got debanked?
I guess technically a week and a half ago. And I didn't make it about us because, Mike's doing a great job. He's got his big network.
I see. So it's Mike's fault that you lost another bank that doesn't want to do business with somebody that said that a 6-year-old who was literally slaughtered while trying to learn their fucking like grammar didn't exist in the first place, and you got your followers go down there and urinate on their graves because they believe there was nobody in them.
All these big hosts reaching tens of millions of people a day. And
real quick, do any of those pieces of paper deal with acid reflux? Just because it might. All right.
And they're scared of entrepreneur business owners that.
Yeah, that's what they are. American Express hates entrepreneurs and business owners. They're big on like just personal lines of credit for out of work housewives. That's their real bread and butter. Fuck.
Put their money into the fight against tyranny because if more do it, it's game over. So I didn't tell him that when he was saying, hey, we just got debanked. I was, it hit the AP the next day that we were debanked.
Because somebody went, wait a minute. We have Alex Jones's fucking accounts, and that motherfucker's making this much money on the backs of dead children. And now, fucking let him fucking bundle money in his fucking garage like the cartel asshole that he is.
It's like the 9th or 10th time. But I could tell the attack he's under what was coming next. Because what they do is they get these lawyers in the first wave. Then you got to learn about it, get better ones, and vet them. And then now notice we've been winning since we got lawyers that weren't operatives.
I see. So all of his lawyers, when he lost the Sandy Hook case, were operatives for the other side. Gee, it's almost like his paranoia is pathological. It's funny. Or it's just a great bullshit story when you're trying to raise money from suckers out there going, I'm being attacked. By the way, I'm being shadow banned. I'm just saying, 57,000 subscribers, 0.1, and growing all the time. But we'd be growing a lot faster if the establishment wasn't coming after me. And we got, like they're trying to shut me down or whatever. So it's important that you guys Venmo, that you become Patreons and all that kind of stuff, because without this, they're going to shut me down. Fuck that.
And not all the lawyers we have are operatives, but they get
not all of them, just the ones you can smell it on them.
Threatened, they get told stuff, they can have their bar card taken away.
Yes, it's called their tab.
They set you up.
Do they?
And they get all your money, and then they tee you up once they've gotten it to blow your case.
Okay. And so what you're telling me is that both Trump and Mike Lindell are shitty businessmen and complete fucking gullible idiots. Please continue.
So Mike texted me about an hour ago and said, can I come on tomorrow? And I said, you can. How about you come on
But you're going to get us debanked again.
today? So Mike Lindell has the big story for you. And again, they're moving against everybody.
No, they really aren't. You kind of had to be engaged in January 6th specifically for it to even get on the fucking radar. And even then, it was like 1% of the people involved.
Because Mike Lindell's got white people and black people and brown people working at his factories in the U.S.
Right, and he's ruining their lives.
And he loves you all. He's a Christian.
No, he doesn't. He's an asshole, and he hates my fucking guts. And he won't come on my show because he's a coward. He'll jump on at the last minute on Alex Jones's show, but I put in a formal fucking request months ago for this dipshit. No, maybe that's why. Oops. Maybe I gotta stop calling him a dipshit. I can't, though, because he's a dipshit. Whatever.
That's why they don't like Mike Lindell. He's not doing race politics. He's doing pro-human politics.
No, he's just doing pro-maggot politics.
So now they got the IRS after him. He already got audited. Came back, we were owed money. So, but the point is, they're hitting him from every angle. And they're about to make an example. They know
Wait a minute. They audited Mike Lindell, and it turns out from that audit, Alex Jones was owed money. What? Are you that far up his ass? Alex Jones is so far up Mike Lindell's ass that he gets his IRS refund checks.
Mike's not going to back down. But they want to make an example of him to intimidate you.
No, they don't. Dude, we forgot all of fucking about him. Honest to God. If he didn't pop back up and have his own goddamn network, this would have faded a long time ago. He ran out of money to pay his fucking lawyers. He's been dragging this shit out. Nobody's making him.
Do you really think you're going to be safer rolling over? Because there's nowhere to run. I mean, I've grown up. When I was younger, Dallas was rough. I liked it, actually. Somebody mouthed off to me, even though they were bigger than me, a lot bigger than me.
Uh-huh.
I had this thing where I didn't back down.
That's right. Alex Jones never backed down back in the day. Never. Now he does, but back then.
And I got into fighting, and I got hurt bad.
Right. Maybe you should have backed down, perhaps. Maybe they weren't mouthing off to you. Maybe they were giving you a legit criticism, and then you turned it into a fight that you couldn't win because you are the kind of person who lets your mouth write checks your ass can't cash. What the fuck is that face? And I got the shit kicked out of me. I still have a boot in my ass right now. And I sit for a living. And every so often, I can feel the lace. Oh, God.
And I hurt some people really bad.
Uh-huh. Emotionally. But enough about your kids, I guess.
I certainly gave way worse than I got most times.
Well, that's because you shit yourself, and people don't like getting shit on in a fight.
But the point is,
You know, holding the guy in a fucking headlock, and he starts crying, and then he poops all over you, and you're like, Alex, fuck, man, this was a friendly tussle.
is I've learned now, it doesn't matter what some idiot wants to fight.
I just put up all 9.5 fingers.
I just say, okay, yes, sir. Because I've got more important things to do.
Than get my ass kicked.
But the issue I get here is the fight with the globalist is the fight you want to be in. So this is exclusive.
Well, yeah, because it's a fight. It's an imaginary fight. Anybody loves. I mean, nobody's ever gotten punched in a shadow box. Although, if anybody could ever get punched while shadow boxing, it's fucking Alex Jones. Honest to God, like this is the dude who could be like, oh shit, psh, what the fuck? Where was that from? Jesus Christ.
Mike Lindell at mypillow.com. What?
My what? I'm sorry, what? My what?
But the issue I get here is the fight with the globalist is the fight you want to be in. So this is exclusive. Mike Lindell of MyPillow.com. What the Enemy Fears is with us now to break.
MyPolo.com? It's a different show. Yeah, MyPolo. Wait till, Jesus Christ. He wishes it was MyPolo.
Exclusive information.
Very exciting. Yeah. You buried the lead with the clip at the top. I don't know. I'm trying to get excited about it. I really am. But I will say that all these little fucking channels you have across, Banned Video, Newswars.com, MadMaxWorld.tv, War Rooms Raw, WarRoomIsRaw.com? Ugh. Christ. The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Moon River.
WarRoomIsRaw.com.
Drop your shorts and bend over, Mr. Babar.
What the ever-loving shit? And this motherfucker, in front of his giant, like, nuclear holocaust green screen fucking background, like he's in the war room in Dr. Strangelove, for fuck's sake. Let's see. Hold on. I think I have something in here. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah. Oh, it's not in that one. It's in this one. Sorry.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Right now, their concerted effort to take him down.
By what? Not letting him magically win a case he doesn't deserve to win and forcing him to pay his fucking attorneys?
The election in 13 months. Mike Lindell, God bless you, brother. Give us the bad news.
Give us the bad news, besides, the fact that you look like an aging Tom Selleck stunt double.
Well, I'm just reading here. It's all.
They still got my phone, so I had to take this one from one of my employees. Getting the news right now with you, Alex.
I've had CNN, New York Times, Political, The Daily.
Just call and laugh and hang up.
Email. This is the big one. They're all attacking and piling on. This morning.
I don't think they're attacking. I think they're just pointing out the fact that your lawyers left, and some of them are being snarky about it, but fucking pull your fucking pants up.
At 10:30, all the lawyers for MyPillow and Mike Lindell dropped us on our cases with Dominion and Smartmatic and Air.
Well, excuse me, I can't let this go without a, just needs it. It just needed to be there, and I had to I couldn't pass it up.
Coomer, and I want to say something, though. These lawyers, this is all part of lawfare. These lawyers were brave lawyers. They came on with me. They've been with me 2 years.
Yeah, as long as the check's cleared, and then
they have sat there and fought and fought. They have children. They have grandchildren. These lawyers were brave enough.
To feed their children and grandchildren off of your idiotic schemes to try and win with no promise of winning, and you continued to pay them out even though you had no shot. And they told you repeatedly, but you were like, fuck that, we're going after it. I don't care what it takes. He calls it lawfare because he thinks he's being attacked with legal maneuvers, when in fact he's the one who's filing half this shit.
Knew they were going to get attacked by the media, which they did.
No, they didn't.
Every day.
No, they didn't.
They knew that they were going to get, maybe we're going to try and disbar you. Who knows?
No, none of that happened.
Well, what happened was, Alex, is with all the media that's been on me since the $5 million corrupt challenge, which doesn't get done till next year. Mike Lindell lost $5 million. Rubbish. That doesn't happen till next year.
You already lost it. You just are trying to punt the payment because you're a bitch. I'm sorry, but fuck off.
Then a month later, they go, Mike.
Thanks so much for the 571 super chat. That was great. $5.71. I appreciate that. For 57,100 subscribers on YouTube. Just saying.
Mike Lindell has an auction. He's selling out. He's going under. MyPillow's going under.
Which is basically true.
Then American Express debanks us, takes us from $1 million down, takes our.
That's not debanking you. Your debanking means they stop you from having an account in the fucking bank. This is one of your creditors, and they don't believe you warrant $1 million worth of fucking credit at this point.
line of credit away. I could not even
And they didn't take it away. They lowered it to 100,000.
borrow any money. Again, all my credit lines are shut down. They go, we're not going to borrow you anything. We're not going to touch you. So we ran out of money. We can't pay the attorneys. They have families. I said, I can't blame them for doing this. My employees here.
Yes, you can. According to Alex, I don't know if you were listening before you came on the air. Of course you weren't because you got shit in your ears. But Alex was basically saying that your lawyers are part of a deep state scam to undermine you, to just basically bleed you dry until the last minute when you run out of options and then scuttle your case on purpose. So I don't know if he's laughing at you right now and that's why he's not on camera or what, but I would like to say, as the personal representative of the deep state, we're not doing any of that shit. We don't have to. You will fucking grease up your own shoes and try to run up steps all day long.
Well, Mike, I mean, I'll tell you, I do. They took a ton of money from you, and I know I've heard about how much they got paid, and they're supposed to stay in a case once that's going. So you're being
No, you have to keep paying them.
a nice guy. No, they're cutting and running, and I think it's disgraceful.
First of all, this is a civil case. This is not a criminal case. This is not where they have to petition the judge to be removed, because you don't have anybody representing yourself and representing you. And if you have to fall back because you've run out of money, protect yourself because you're going to get the fucking death penalty or some nonsense. That ain't this, dummy.
Well, I think,
No, they're good people. I just didn't pay them. Oh, dear.
No, I'm going to disagree on that, Alex. I mean, they've got 6 lawsuits. These were unprecedented lawsuits.
No, I know. They got giant globalist groups coming after them. So tell us what's happening.
Yeah.
Tell us what.
Yeah, don't back down. You just called them a bunch of liars and operatives for the deep state, fuckwad. And now he says 2 sentences, and you're like, I know. I'm sorry. I was just fucking around. These people are traitorous, murderous globalist thugs working on behalf of George Soros and the super Jews, and they're trying to wipe you out from the inside, and they never meant well, and they were just spending your money until they could get to the last second where they could destroy your entire. Or maybe not.
We can do.
Yeah, I just think that they, this is part.
If people would just buy more pillows, but back and buy 3rd pillow, buy a 4th pillow.
Of lawfare. Well, part of lawfare is run the person out of money so he shuts up.
Or you just discontinue your frivolous bullshit lawsuits with other people and focus on the ones that you're, in fighting back in the one case that you have. And by the way, if you have all this, what are your attorneys doing other than filing extensions? If you have all this evidence,
Just run them out of money. You're saying what we don't want to hear.
no, that's Brandon House's job, the guy who's running Lindell TV. That's what he's doing. He's the guy in your fucking pocket right now. He's under the desk. He's got both hands in your pockets, and God knows what's happening at your
First
zipper.
Amendment right of free speech. Let's run you out of money so you can't pay your attorneys, so you can't do this. And they, these guys have families too. Right now, then the media keeps calling. Well, what are you going to do now? What are you going to do now? I don't
Yeah, that would be the question.
know. Alex, do you think there's lawyers out there that want to, I'm going to go get attacked, work for Mike, or defend Mike Lindell and my
For free,
pillow, and I might not get paid
because you're a broke fuck and you dragged your company into this, and you could have simply turned the company over to someone else temporarily while you fought this on a personal level, and nobody would have faulted the company, and you would have continued to make money, and you wouldn't have lost your big box stores. But you're a fucking egomaniac.
because he can't get any credit.
People
But I'll
have
tell
to
you-
go. If look, you're like Stalingrad in World War II, where
Yeah, it's exactly what he is. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was totally going to say that. I think everybody in the chat agrees. Mike Lindell, Mike Pillow, is like Stalingrad in World War II. If you mean that, this is the part where the Russian soldiers start eating the legs of the dead soldiers around them.
most of World
in
War
the
II
snow.
happened. They pick a city, they pick a person, they pick a thing. That's what the fight is. Trump, Lindell, Jones, we're where the fight is. So if people don't get that if people are dumb
They're your main audience, or
and don't get that we're the main targets and that's
you're not a target at all. You pick fights. That doesn't make you a target. When you pick a fight, stand up and stop bitching. When I started talking about how there's no Hunter Biden laptop, and I'll stand by that to this day. Hashtag there is no Hunter Biden laptop. That's me putting a spotlight on my opinion or my belief about something that everybody could fucking jump on. And some people did. And I don't care. Knock yourself the fuck out. But I'm not going to go, they're attacking me all of a sudden. Like, I know exactly why they go after me. I know exactly why they say that shit. Because of what I said. I did that. I made myself the impetus in that situation. And if you're going to do this for a fucking living and go, oh, we're the target or whatever. Dude, motherfucker, that's the whole purpose of your show.
That's where the fight is to support us, then whatever. I mean, it's insane.
Right.
It is insane. It is insane if anybody supports this asshole.
Yeah, if you could, I'll tell you what. And
yeah, if you could maybe just buy some fucking slippers.
I went on a couple shows today, yours being the third.
Yeah, because you're the charm, Alex.
And everyone has poured in support for My Pillow, you know.
Yeah, because you went on shows where you give them a fucking promo code. You went on RSBN, you went on Steve Bannon's show, and you went on Alex Jones's show. He led off the piece with Alex Jones' My Pillow fucking, you know, for the promo code. That's why. It's a money-making opportunity. This is an ad to sell your shit.
Buying our products, no, that's all we can do. I just got off the phone. I got off a Zoom with all my employees. I said, we will get through this.
And they went, fuck you.
Said, you know, we have great support from the people out there.
Which you don't.
They're buying our products.
And they know that's not true because they can see the half-empty fucking factory and the gear that you're auctioning off. They're not stupid, Mike.
You know, and that's where it's all about. We've lost.
Look at the fucking slippers. This fucking what the fuck, fuckity fuck. Here's your only play, asshat. Here's your only play. I'm stepping down as CEO of My Pillow because this is a drag on my employees and other people. I'm stepping away while I continue this fight. This is not about My Pillow. It never was. And if Dominion wants to come after me, they can come after my salary as the former CEO. I'm going to put somebody else in charge of it, and we're going to move some of the people that work in my factory into the ads, and I'm not going to do those anymore because it's not about me. It's about a good company and good employees. And as a matter of fact, right now I'm selling off my share of the company to the employees because we're employee owned. Do that. And My Pillow would grow like crazy. And don't think you're going to put a fucking clause where you get to buy yourself back in for a fucking nickel.
Remember, we've lost our shopping
Mike,
sales.
I know this. If you shut down next week, which is not going to happen, then the people will go, oh my God, we better give him money. But the infrastructure is blown. It's not set up anymore. People have to back it now, just like InfoWars. They've got to get. Jesus
Christ. You got to buy my lead-line dick pills and his lumpy fucking pillows right now before if they don't. What was that Dinesh D'Souza thing about? You got to be able to like use fear to motivate people or something. Jesus Christ. This is just a goddamn ad. Look at this. mypillow.com/Alex. That's what this is fucking about. Fucking hell. Alex is 900 million in the hole. Yeah, Alex is fucking done. And so is he. And and they were hoisted by their own petard. This is a trap of their own fucking making. And they're trying to bail themselves out as if nothing ever fucking happened.
My book now, The Great Awakening. They've got to buy products at InfoWars store. They got to go.
Why? Hold on. If the end is nigh, where the fuck am I supposed to put this shit? In my already well-stocked bunker. And secondly, what the fuck good is your book gonna do me if fucking lizards run the earth? I'm dead serious. Like, at some point, don't you peg the needle on how deep the conspiracy is to the point where, dude, you might as well fucking move into like, smoke them if you got them. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've got 5-gallon buckets of pancake batter down there and Franks and beans that will keep for years and are tasty and delicious, and packets of syrup, big bags of syrup. And then I've got What else do I have in there? I've got, let's see, where is it? I've got
People coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup.
I got big bags of soup down there. How am I gonna make room on the shelf next to all my extra batteries? Hey, it gets boring down there. And you don't want, can you imagine you're 6 years into lockdown after the nuclear holocaust when the rapture has happened and you were mysteriously not taken up even though you thought yourself a good person, and you're still in your little bunker by yourself and you've eaten through all your beans, and then you're down to your last 2 D batteries on your fleshlight, and you're looking at that door and you're going, I know there's radiation, but I'm lonely.
Go to mypillow.com/Alex. You support us.
Shut the fuck up.
This is now, folks. We're not putting an act on. You see what's happening to us?
Yes, I'm enjoying it, actually. I've been watching all along. I got to say, there's a certain amount of it's kind of tasty watching this entire thing play out. Yeah, look how miserable he looks. Look how angry you look. This is kind of good. And I can't help but think about the fucking parents of those kids at Sandy Hook who had to have closed caskets because their fucking kids' bodies were shredded and they weren't even in 2nd fucking grade yet, you cunt. Oh, sorry. Ugh. What a, ugh. I'm enjoying this a little too much.
They got to get through us to go to you. You got that? I don't know how to back down. Neither does.
Well, that's because you're round. And when you try to back down, you just kind of roll like a weeble. That's why.
Right. Neither does Trump. So you got to.
Yeah, it is Brit slang. I'm fucking Irish. I'm allowed.
Back your champions. It's real simple.
Back your champions. And obviously, no one looks at these two men and thinks champion. Yes, you can say it. It's an Irish thing.
Yeah, I care so much about my company and my employees. So if
Bullshit.
you can all help support them, everybody.
No, by writing a letter and saying, Mike, quit now. Save your employees and your company. Fight this fight on your own. Stop dragging your company in as the financial enforcer for this fucking weird psycho endeavor you're in. If you'd have done, motherfucker, if he'd have done this alone, his company and his employees wouldn't be in danger from the fucking lawsuit.
I will promise you. The media asked,
I did say it. I'm Irish. I'm allowed.
are you going to make a deal with these machine companies? Absolutely not. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight every day to secure our elections with the plan I have going forward.
Well, fine. But what the fuck does that have to do with your goddamn employees? You egotistical dickhead. Ugh, I fucking hate this.
Period. But I've got to I got to protect my company over here.
Then get out.
Mike, let's go further. Let's go back. Let's go back to the guy that liberated Spain.
First he's Stalingrad. Now he's fucking, what? I don't know. Torquemada?
700 plus years ago, or whenever it was, 800 years ago, El Cid.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, he's totally. Yeah, Mike Pillow, El Cid, sure. Shit.
They had 3 kingdoms there.
Yeah, one. Yeah, and you're like the 2nd kingdom. Trump's one, and I'm one. We're all the 3 kingdoms.
Had to battle the kings of each deal and kill.
No, he doesn't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. So Mike Pillow certainly doesn't. Look at his fucking face. This is a man who pretends to read the Bible, asshat.
Kill them in battle to become the leader of Spain to then drive the Muslims out. And, and again, he was a champion. El Cid, the wise one. And the point is, they see any of us battling the globalists as champions of the people.
No. No, they don't. Well, I should take that back. Which people are we talking about? Because you seem to be a champion of certain people, like the Trump family specifically, like Vladimir Putin specifically, like the fucking Saudis, for fuck's sake. You seem to be championing their fucking values.
And the enemy sees us as that, and they believe they can defeat the champions.
You're not a champion. Stop it. Stop. Fucking stop. 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 You're not a champion. Knock it off. Quit it. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? I mean, the fucking ego.
The General Flynn's, the Alex Joneses, the Donald Trumps, the Tucker Carlson, they believe. So if the public doesn't
Yeah, the 5 pillars of shit town.
get that, this all goes back to ancient rules. We are your champions.
Sorry. You can tell which one Alex is. It's the horse with the bowed back.
It's that simple. So if you don't,
It is very simple. Yes, you're very simple. This is all very simple. Yes, it gets simpler every fucking minute. What is this? Yes, you're the champion, and the way that you can help us win the jousting competition is to buy fucking slippers using my promo code. Get the fuck off!
don't back us, folks, you don't back yourselves.
Right. You don't back anybody. You're not backing nothing. You don't back nothing. Right.
Well, and plus, I've said this before. I hate to do a commercial in the middle of this, but
Do you really? Quite frankly, what he's got up on the screen as far as video right now is so fucking ridiculous that an idiotic My Pillow ad would be a welcome like departure from this horse shit.
guys, and the products will help.
What I'm gonna do is put a pillow on the end of my joust thing, and instead of the guy getting knocked down and speared and splinters through his chest plate and into his heart and making him die of septicemia over the course of 7 days is what happened back then, it'd go sleepy by. What the fuck is going on with these people? How is this anything? How do you finish your workday and this is what you did?
Oh, don't hate to do it. Money prosecutes wars.
Money prosecutes wars. And this is a war, goddammit. By the way, which one of these is that Alex Jones over there in the big pointy hat? Or this dude over here is looking really sketchy? There's Mike Pillow and his that's like head padding. In case he bumps his head so he doesn't get dumber.
Money prosecutes wars.
Right. And I thought war's not bad. War's good. Right. Champions. I'm sorry.
Right, the best sleep ever in this times we're in. I'll tell you what. People ask me all the time, how do you sleep? And I go, on top of her. you get some sleep? You seem to work all the time. I get a little sleep, but it's quality.
Which it's quality now. It's My Pillow. And you know what the best thing about My Pillow is? They're fucking absorbent. They soak up tears like nobody's business. The patented fill soaks up your fucking tears when you're mad. And you're like, and they're not weak tears. They're not girly fucking tears. They're anger tears. They're mad tears. They're tough tears. For crying out my tough tears. The tears of a champion. My pillow soaks up my manly champion tears. And until somebody comes fucking tears coming thing.
Quality with the My Pillow 2.0 that my employees. I'll tell you one thing, Alex. This too. The 3 products I make.
This is really weird with his voice over Sophia Loren.
Make 100% here in the USA. The My Pillow 2.0, which I have.
Get the fuck out of here. No. What the fuck video are they playing?
An employee-owned company, USA made, but you.
What is this? What is this video? Why are they cutting to this people beating each other to death in a fucking arena while doing a pillow ad? What the shit is going on? What am I watching? I'm losing my mind. This is not exactly how Mike Pillow and Alex Jones thought this would be going in 2023. I'm just saying. And yes, there might be a copyright issue, but I don't think they give a shit. Like, look at all this shit. And then there's a big fucking ad. And then he's going to sell fucking, what is the fuck is he doing?
You will do a search. We'll get the best people. folks that want to be part.
Yeah, we'll get some great lawyers. I have some old lawyers I don't use anymore because they were part of the plot against me. We'll send those your way because they'll, you know. But let me tell you, they don't work for free. Fuck.
Part of the fight, because you know, once things get intense, a lot of people cut and run. I know you're.
Also, is intense your word for a losing battle or finding yourself so deeply in the wrong that you shouldn't drag anyone else down in the fucking quicksand with you? Or nah, just intense. Just intense.
We're giving them excuses, and that's fine. We're not going to judge them.
No, we don't judge people here. This is InfoWars. We don't assume the worst in human beings, you know, simply because we have policy disagreements. Fuck.
But they're just not made of the right stuff.
They're made of patented Phil, I think.
But we are.
By the way, have you guys ever met patented Phil? He's lovely. He's got more paperwork than any human being I've ever known.
But it doesn't matter if we're made of the right stuff and are willing to fight to the death.
Fuck off. Also, you notice how he sat back when he said fight to the death? Because that's not what he got into this for. He got into this for the crack, actually. No, because he got into this to be rich and be close to the halls of power, as did Alex Jones, quite frankly. You're not fighting to the death, motherfucker. You're sitting behind a desk, and the only... he's good. This motherfucker's going to meet his death statistically like everybody else does, more than likely through heart disease, especially with his fucking diet and attitude and acid reflux and all kinds of shit like that. And he's going to blame it on somebody else.
You don't know who's going to win at the last second.
No, I think in a fight to the death, you can tell. Yeah, you can tell which way it's going at a certain point. You know, there were several. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you know this, but back when people used to fight in arenas like this, Christians and Lions and all that kind of shit, that's one of the reasons why they had to give a thumbs down, because the dude was like, okay, if I hit him again, he's fucking dead. And they're like, go ahead. Or, yeah, he was all right. He fought pretty hard. Probably he just tripped over something. Somebody left a fucking banana peel out there. That was rude. So, yeah, they knew well before the last second.
You know, when it looks most desperate is when it's the best if you persevere like George Washington.
Yeah, this is totally the best time. Yeah, smile. Both of you should smile. Yeah, persevere like George Washington. George Washington was actually creating something positive that helped everybody, that actually had a depth of reasoning that went beyond the time he actually lived in. A sense of fairness written into the document he was fighting for that he himself knew he would not live to see play out fully because of the time they were in. He's literally in a fight for his life against a monarchy who wanted him dead. You're a dipshit in a well-funded studio selling dick pills, and he sells fucking pillows and slippers. Calm the fuck down.
6-year war with an empire never before defeated. They wanted to defeat Napoleon a few years later, hundreds of thousands of men per army. He had multiple armies. But George Washington didn't win in the last few months. He persevered.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you know this, but when you win, it ends. So you always win in the end. You don't win in the beginning because that is the end. Even if the war only lasted 3 days, if you win, then it's over. Fuck me. I'm sorry. It's just these macho dickheads just like self-congratulating themselves. This is so fucking lame. How do you not... Please, there's no fucking way he rewatches his show to check, like...
So, I love you. I appreciate you.
I thank you for the promo code. You're a true champion of slippers. And I am a champion of lead-laced dick pills that don't necessarily work, that allegedly cause bloat. I don't know what they're talking about.
I appreciate my Pillow Grade products. Got about 3 minutes to break. I'm going to come back and take a few calls, hand the baton to the next guest host.
And then I'm going to go have a big steak dinner and pretend I don't owe $1 billion to a bunch of families that I ridiculed and endangered their lives after their children had been slaughtered in a school shooting because it didn't line up with my belief systems at the fucking time. And then I tried to back out of it in fucking court like the absolute weasel that I fucking am. But also, good luck to you. I'll send you some lawyers who will... maybe if you're lucky, you'll get $1 billion thing against you, which would be lower than they're going $2 billion towards you. So maybe it's an upside. maybe you'll only get hit for $1 billion. I'm literally weeping out my asshole right now.
Yeah, now's the time to stand.
Or lay down and use a My Pillow.
And you should probably put a goal on your site and come up with how much money you think you need.
Yeah, you know what you should do is like an asshole telethon. I hate these people. Yeah, do that. You know why? Please do that, Mike Pillow. Please put a little fucking thing so we can watch that shit like bobble. And I shouldn't be doing my Alex Jones voice because I have to sing tomorrow. God damn it. Yeah, I know. Please do, Mike Pillow. Listen to Alex. Do what he says. Put a fucking like money-raising thermometer on there so we can all watch it hover around 1 degree. It's the fuck up.
Because I get it. You're out of money.
You get
They're
it.
debanking you. You still got the products. Your warehouse is there. The products are there ready to
Half of his warehouse is there, but sure.
ship. But you just need the people to step up. So
Right, these fucking people, these goddamn useless fucking eaters out there who won't buy his goddamn pillows. Thanks, Treva. It's not because he's an idiot fighting a losing battle that he should have never started with people that he slandered and to use a Christian phrase, bore false witness against. And same with this asshole. It's not that. It's not their fault. It's your fault. Maggots out there, the ones watching you, maggots, what's wrong with you? You're not stepping up. You're not buying another one of his fucking lumpy pillows that you don't need. You're not buying every product that he has to keep funding his bullshit fight with a company that he is going to lose. Why won't you throw your good money after bad? Hype train. Thanks very much. We gotta find a way to have a hype train graphic that comes up, like a little choo-choo or something. We'll figure it out. I'll work it out. Anyways, that made my throat hurt. I gotta sing tomorrow. God damn it! I gotta sing "Living on a Prayer" tomorrow. That's that goes up a half step at the end after the chorus is already high. I'll be able to do it. It's fine. I'm fucking magic. But still, yeah. Let's all right. Hold on.
Piece of malware called Q-Snatch.
Easy. I'm just saying. Look, I don't want to make any judgments, but let's just say for the record, I don't think this is going to go well for either of these guys. Yeah. 11th commandment, thou shalt not buy lumpy pillows. Sing it like Alex. Yeah, that's not singing. That's like Zool. What a lovely singing voice you must have. There is no Dana, only Zool. What a lovely singing voice you have. Anyways, all right, we're done with these dickheads. Oh, God. So fucking aggravating. I got wound up. Super fun.